Avi Meyers, Northtown Neighborhood News Magazine, a presentation of Sonny Hirsch and myself, ntnm.org. Jewish Chicago will be coming out mid-October, right before the start of early voting. Sean Tenner, who's I've had on the show, a brilliant campaign manager, KNI Communications, a real good overall guy. One of his big things, he is so, it's like a driven cause with him to try to end slavery in the world, which is a very, very noble goal beyond belief. And he is responsible for my next guest, who is actually a native of Sudan, and I'll let him tell you more about himself. I'd like to welcome Kenneth Elisapana. How are you?
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming today.
Thank you for having me on the show.
So tell us a little bit about your background.
Okay. As Evie just mentioned, my name is Kenneth Elisapana from, by then, the Sudan. Now is the Republic of South Sudan, which was split after many, many years of conflict in 2011. South Sudan is a republic with roughly 15 million people. And before I came here, there was, of course, a lot of conflict in our country. And I want to take this opportunity to thank the Jewish people of Israel, and I wanted to, on behalf of the people of South Sudan, really to give them our sincere condolence for the death. As of yesterday, 49 military personnel and 3 civilians, total 52. I don't know how many today, but our hearts, our thoughts are with the Jewish people, and we share a lot of common history with them, even though the Jewish people have done this over 400 years. And we want to thank the Holocaust Memorial here in Skokie, the Illinois Commission on Genocide and Holocaust that have worked with the Lost Boys of Sudan and the Sudanese Community Association for hosting us and an event for us. And we want to thank Sean Tenner again for all the brilliant work that he's doing in this state and working with the EVI and working with the Sudanese community. Sean, we've been working together for so many years, and I appreciate all the networks that he's doing, and hopefully I can come back in this show and
Absolutely.
share with you more. My regular job, I work for the state of Illinois, Department on Aging. That's my regular job. But we work with Sean to help the Sudanese refugees who are here as victims of war, brought here as refugees. We work to build a community to support the kids, like daycare, give them skills for interview, finding jobs, how they can apply for colleges. So this is what we do by side here with Sean.
No, very good. And for those of you who don't know, I mean, the genocide, I mean, this goes back to the Clinton administration and even further. But just from my memory, I first became aware in the 1990s of the genocide and the enslavement going on there. And I was really hoping that America would jump into the fray and help. But Israel's actually Israel's not given enough credit. It's one of the few countries in the world that actually came in to help and give humanitarian aid and give shelter and homes and a path to life that wouldn't have existed otherwise. And, you know, it's a very important thing. I mean, you know, there's all kinds of problems in the world, but there's almost nothing worse than what the Sudanese people have faced. It's absolute horror. I mean, I couldn't even imagine being in that situation. I mean, my grandparents were killed in World War II by the Nazis. I can sort of imagine that, but you're talking something even similar, and in, you know, something so similar, it's just tragic and horrifying.
And thank you really for saying that, because in my opening statement I mentioned about thanking the Jewish people, because as we speak today, they're still active working with us in Sudan, ending the genocide in Darfur, working with the people of South Sudan, actually training the South Sudan's army, the new country, and most of our officers now get training in Israel. They get support from Israel. You have not left us alone, and I'm grateful on behalf of the people of South Sudan, and I hope this relationship will continue to build and harness this relationship, working with the Sean and see how we can help the refugees who are already in this country, which is new to them, and get them become productive members of a great state of Illinois and the United States.
So let's talk about what you've got going here and how people can get involved.
And that's a very good point. That's where Sean and I are working together. First, we have a large number of Sudanese refugees on the north side, and the Holocaust Memorial in Skokie and the Holocaust Commission and Genocide have really been working with us. The first thing we are trying to do is we have families that came here with kids, and we are trying to resettle them, and we are trying to work with the kids through college to give them skills and mentorship and how they can be able to succeed in the United States. First thing we are trying to do now is to set up a center, a community center where they can come and feel support in terms of child care, English as a second language, that's a big thing, how to use computer, how to interview for jobs, and who can I contact if I need something. And we are very grateful, Avi. I think the work that you are doing, I feel like you're not getting enough credit for this job that you are doing.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
And I really pray and hope that this program will grow, that you can be able to tap more and hear, give opportunity for people like us that our story be heard.
It's very important, and the fact is your story is more important than my story, but the fact is that, listen, I'm happy to help in this sort of thing in any way I possibly can, because it's just such this is basic humanitarianism. For all the good people think they're doing, if you can't help in a situation like that, what are you doing?
That's correct. And I'm hoping really that the readers of the newspaper and the viewers, hopefully on the YouTube, you can connect with them.
Oh, plus
and
we're on regular television too, but...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that's how it started. And really my big goal is to see this program of yours grow, because we have so much things in common, especially with the Jewish people, and to see how we can work and end slavery and genocide in the world. And right now, it needs engagement, but also, most importantly, education. And that's what this program does.
Yeah, there are actually 27 million people in Africa that are under Arab enslavement right now, today. Not yesterday, not 100 years ago, now. And these people need to be free.
And this is the point, Evie, and it's not, I know being here for so many years, most of the American people are good people. The only thing is they don't know what's going on. And I think your forum really opens opportunity just to educate them about how serious is the situation of slavery that we are talking about. How serious is the situation that's happening right now in Israel, that is happening in Sudan? Because you see, to many people, they will say, okay, these are peaceful people, but really if you go to understand the core of their beliefs, then you can begin to understand how hostile this religion is to the way of Western civilization, our way of life, our way of belief. If you talk of Judeo-Christian worldview,
Yeah.
they have totally different worldview. And I hope that we can expand this program that can help us to share and educate American people to understand the depth of the issues that we are handling.
And what he's saying is 100% right, and it's so important. This is really life and death, literally. And it's important that you participate if you possibly can. If people want to contact you or your organization?
Yes, we have, Sean and I will work together. We have the Sudanese Community Association of Illinois.org, and we also have a separate organization that we rally support, and we go home and help those who are home, is southsudanhope.org as well. And you will find my name there, you'll find the phone number, email, and everything there, southsudanhope.org.
I want to wish you all the best of luck in your endeavors, and may God go with you people and be successful. Kenneth Elisapana, thank you so much for being here, and good luck.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Thank you.
Hopefully you can have me back next time.
God willing, for sure. Thanks, Sonny. Bye-bye, everybody.